The letter, Dhumaketu. In this module, you will get an overview of the story, The Letter, and also learn about its writer, Dhumaketu. An overview. The Letter is a poignant story of a father's agonizing wait for a letter from his daughter. Ali visits the post office every day without fail, hoping to receive a letter from her, but is always disappointed. The clerks of the post office, as well as the postmaster, dismiss him as a lunatic. They ridicule him for regularly visiting the post office, even when there is never any letter for him. They are indifferent to him and also call him a pest. Ali falls sick and is unable to visit the post office for a few days. He realizes that his end is near, and so he visits the post office for the last time. He approaches one of the clerks and hands him 5 gold coins with a request that whenever he receives a letter addressing him, he should place it on his grave. All this is done with Allah as witness. The postmaster's daughter falls sick in another town, and he anxiously awaits the news for her well-being. The story proves the adage, only the wearer knows where the shoe pinches. In that distraught state, the postmaster waits only for a night to hear of his daughter's health. This anxiety-ridden wait is enough for him to realize the actual worth of a letter. He is transformed overnight into a caring and sensitive man. Being in a similar predicament, he finally understands Ali's pain and the longing of an aching heart that had waited for years for his daughter's letter. Ali's much-awaited letter arrives, and the postmaster decides to give it personally to him on his arrival the next morning. When Ali arrives the next morning, the postmaster approaches him, but is frightened to find an unearthly light in the eyes. He is informed by his clerk that Ali had died 3 months back. Together, they go and place the letter on Ali's grave. About the author. Dhumaketu is the pseudonym of the great Gujarati writer Gauri Shankar Govardhan Das Joshi. He is rated at par with other reputed Gujarati writers like Kanaiyalal Munshi and Ramanlal Desai. He has published 24 collections of short stories as well as 32 novels on social and historical subjects, and plays and travelogues. His short stories are marked by freshness of the plot, a rich variety of incidents and situations, and a realistic characterization. His characters are drawn from the illiterate and simple commoners. Dhumaketu had the rare honor of representing India in a book launch of Stories from Many Lands in the USA. This compilation had the best stories from 60 countries and included The Letter. Summary. In this module, you got an overview of the story, The Letter, and gathered some facts about the author, Dhumaketu.